Hey everyone, looks like we are live. Um, yeah, I want to finish recording this. I'm kind of recovering from COVID, so if my voice kind of goes south, I beg your apologies. But yeah, so I'll catch everybody up. So where were we? We just conquered Erythia. So I guess. Oh yeah, we Atlantis attacked us and we killed them. This is about. Wait, no, was this inside the fort? Did Atlantis have Erythia? Oh, Atlantis went back on Erythia's fort, and then we knocked them off. Okay. So our goals are we want to put this fort under siege and take it, and I'm going to move some chaff over here to to help siege this fort. It's 1,000 wall strength, which is a tremendous amount. But fortunately, one thing Rlyeh has is lots of chaff. And we're going to try to take this fort, this underwater fort from Atlantis. And we're going to start actually putting together a proper army. And what do I mean by that? I mean, we are going to have Serpent's Blessing and Foul Vapors. We make sure we're up to Nature 4 to cast it. And that will actually be a little tricky. So we're going to have some Communion Slaves here. Normally do Control 2 as Communion Slaves on Communion Nations. So that's not hockey. We'll do 5, or maybe we'll do 6. You know, the breakpoints are 4, like 2, 4, and 8. I mean, we could maybe do more. Yeah, we're not really gonna have to worry about fatiguing them out. I don't really have many masters, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna have this guy be a communion master because this guy has the required nature water crosspath for foul vapors, and we're gonna go ahead and first put up Serpent's Blessing. Now, Serpent's Blessing, we need to be Nature 3 with 3 gems. So we'll be that just from the Communion. Oh, that's actually the same for this. We only need to be Nature 3 with 3 gems. Okay, so we actually don't. I was thinking we had to do Power of the Spheres, but we don't. So Power of the Spheres, for those of you who don't know, +1 in all paths. That's really helpful for getting some big spells off. But fortunately, we shouldn't need that. So we're going to do Serpent's Blessing. Then we're going to do Foul Vapors. And then Conservative Gem Use, Advance and Cast. And this guy's going to need 6 gems. He's going to need 3 for Serpent's Blessing. Or wait, is this... Yeah, 3 for Serpent's Blessing and 3 for Foul Vapors. So I think that's fine. I don't think he can cast more than that. And we'll have him do Personal Regen on the Communion Slaves. We could do Mass Regen. I think this got lowered. Oh, this isn't the battlefield-wide one. What's the battlefield-wide one now? We'll do Personal Regen anyhow. Get that on all the Communion Slaves. It'll make us a little less likely to have them fatigue out. And then we're going to go ahead and script these guys to jump into Communion. And I think we're going to cast... I'm not even sure. I think we'll just do Mind Burn spam. For now. If we had Soul Slave, we'd be doing it. Oh man, sorry, my voice is really giving out. Ping Pong, what's up, man? Welcome. We do need to probably script our armies, though. Like, not have them in a single giant blob, even though I feel like there's worse things. It'd be really good. Well, oh, okay. I was going to say it would be really good to get... Oh, God. All right, so I want these to be our front line. It would be really good to get Darkness. All right, so we've got some Void Dreamers. We're going to put these on... Hold an attack closest. Are these guys Spirit Form? They are not. That's interesting. So these guys are ethereal units that can take buffs. I didn't realize that. That's kind of cool. I kind of just wasn't expecting them to, and then here they go. They can do it. Okay, hold an attack closest. And then we want these guys pretty much all at the back. All the way back here. I love that it shows what's in each of these squads. God, I'm still getting used to the inverted... the keys for selected move have been inverted. Still getting used to that. Yeah, so the drag thing is really cool. I can move them all back, so I probably could just do that and then call it a day. It would be really cool. This is a feature that would be awesome. Is if I could like select just the commanders or whatever, and then like have them spread out. I spend so much time doing that micro, but okay. I think we've basically done it. So we're basically planning on just winning off the back of foul vapors. We're moving some of our higher quality troops down here. Okay. We've got a cloud mage here. We're going to site search. It's kind of nice. We'll script this guy to retreat. Got a scout here. We potentially can take, what is this? A huge Great Mother. I'm pretty sure our Void Lord guy can take this. Fortunately, this guy's back. He had won the tournament, so he's now got personal regen and awe, which is pretty sick, given he's got pretty high fear. Was waiting for the continuation of this. Yeah, sorry it took so long. I didn't realize how much stuff I had to do when Dominion 6 came out. I had maps to update, mods to update, videos to make on all sorts of topics. So, yeah, I really do want to play single player more. I'm curious as to how, like, what kind of YouTube content it's going to be for single player. The only thing I can think of is like some of scripting armies is like a little slow, you know? So like, I don't know if it's fast paced enough. Putting everybody on hold and attack here. All right, but I think that's it. This army's basically however it was scripted. I'm gonna go ahead and do the select thing. Just move these guys back. God, that feels so good. I wish there was a way to like. There must be more things to do here. Control click, add select units, set position, give orders, center squads on its commander, box formation, line formation. I think the commands that this needs to like really work well are like, now that I can select, I want to be able to like have a hotkey that's going to deselect all the troops or select or deselect all the mages, so that like you could like drag like this, select these things, and then like hit a hotkey to do only mages. And then when I have the mages selected, then I have like a different key that will like auto space them. Right? And then maybe there'd be like a line, there'd be a box, something like that. And then maybe there'd be like a fill the box, like so that each size tile is full. Or maybe it'd just be like one commander per. You know, you can come up with different options. But man, if you could do that, that would be really sick. Feels weird saying sick when I've got coronavirus. Okay. Here we go. New turn. Void Lord uses face touch. Yeah. Void Lord. He's an absolute Chad. Though we've gotten him killed, I think twice now. We'll probably work up a third killing of our Void Lord here. By the way, I can only play for like an hour and 20 minutes. I got to go at 6. Ooh. Okay. What you got for me, game? Did we have here's what I'm wondering. Oh, damn, I didn't turn on... Wait, I don't want to do Atlantis' turn. I forgot I have the thing enabled that lets me see AI turns. Let me, yeah, whatever. This is fine. It's not going to affect it. Whale song. That's, by the way, it's like an EXE setting. It's not something for the game. Like, it's not game specific. There's like a little command you put in, and it lets you see the AI's turns. I've been using it to try to figure out like how the AI is playing and like what some of its weaknesses are. Ooh, they patrolled here. So this is the army that we had that took Erythia's cap. And we've got a decent number of Mind Blasters. We've also got a lot of mages up here putting buffs on these meteorite guard. So they're going to be very killy. Or very difficult to kill, actually. I mean, killy, too. Yeah, these guys are having a bad day. I mean, these guys have pretty good weapons. They've got this short bronze trident. That's a lot of piercing damage. And these meteorite guard are just holding up. I mean, they've been how many rounds now? Round 8? That's not really that many. I think we lost a couple meteorite guard, though. Have they routed? They've routed, okay. Yoink. We lost 5 meteorite guard. That was kind of a lot. Okay, this apparently failed. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. This is one thing I love too. The AI is not doing huge PD dumps. That is something that can be really annoying. Oh, they just freaking... This crossbow's just yeet my slave mage. Oh, God. This is a problem. I don't think the AI moves off forts. But I also don't think... I mean, this is terrifying. Holy shit. That's so many troops, and these are such good troops. Ice Warriors and Ice Guard. Holy shit. We're in trouble, guys. I mean, they're... Not only are they making national troops, which Atlantis has some of the best in the game, it is heat scales. That's a silver lining for us. But yeah, not only are they making their elite troops, I mean, they're national troops, but they're making their elite troops. So that's a thing. We can win here, but we desperately, desperately need foul vapors. We have enough. We have enough mages. Oh, God. I need one more nature gem. Let me alchemize. Oh, did we get Kuthgul? When did this happen? Damn. We also need one of these guys. We've had the worst luck fishing in the Void Gate, like the absolute worst. But we're going to still keep doing it, just because it's fun. Okay, put you guys up here. Did we have a... Oh, we had a proper battle here. So Atlantis decided to break out. I don't think we have enough nature gems. Oh, thank God it didn't trigger gem use. Oh, no, it did. We got foul Serpent's Blessing up. Okay, good. We still kind of lost a lot. I don't know if this was a win. We killed the Angacox, though. We lost the Slave Mage. My luck, it's going to be the Nature. No, I wouldn't. Fuck. This is not going to be... We're actually way outpowered over here. I think we actually need to pull these guys back. Because we're going to get the shit stomped out of us. How'd the Void Lord do? He did okay. Well, we found a singing stone. It's kind of sick. Earth and Glamour. Let's send a message to Micklin and propose a non-aggression pact. Okay, we are... I mean, these guys... There's nothing we can... I mean, we can foul vapors these guys, but... We're going to get wrecked. Let's put these things back here. Okay, let's preach, I guess. Yeah, we cannot take this fight yet. Okay, so everybody over here, we're going to script these guys to all retreat. They're all insane. So this is the Rlyeh, the Squid Retreat Special, where you're just always leaving commanders behind that are insane. There's not much to be done about it. We did need to get temples built. We had one come up here this turn, which is nice. Let's bring these guys over here. The fortification here is 1,000. Holy crap. Of course, the guy that got killed... God, the AI is going to knock me off this fort. I just know it. Sometimes you know a thing. I know a thing right now. They're going to knock me off this fort. Let's get these crab hybrids close to the front. Are they mindless? They have good morale, though. These guys mindless? They are. Trying to balance out where everybody goes. I want the I want my good troops on high morale guys. Okay. Where do we put you? What are these guys? Are they magic? They're not. They're mundane. All right, so we need people with mundane leadership. That would have to be this guy. Okay. So hold an attack. What are these guys? Oh, they have a mind blast. Fire, please. What else? Hold an attack on these guys. Yeah, they're pretty good, but we're going to put them at the back. Now, we've used our foul vapors now, so we also... Our communion's not going to do anything. So actually I have to re-script this army, which is kind of annoying. But there's nothing to be done about it. Let's make sure these guys get fluffed. I'm going to put the true chaff at the back. We're going to put the meteorite guard up here at the front. The crab hybrids up here at the front. And then we're going to try to get, if we can, body ethereal on all these guys. Dr. Hefe, what's up, man? Any cool void-based? Dude, let me tell you a story. We have not been getting any cool void-based. I've lost 4 or 5, like, void gate summoners. Yeah, it's not good. And you know what I can't help but think about? It was like one of my first Dominions games I put up on on YouTube. If you want to go look back at it, it's a middle-aged Satis game. And there's a Rlyeh in the pond next to me. And I swear to God, it couldn't have been more than like turn 12. They come out of there with a vastness that they got. And I'm like, oh, you fucker. Vastness, for those you don't know, is like the best thing. It's a really good unit you can get at the Void Gate. So, all right, we're going to put these guys back on body ethereal, dude. Wait, but he's going to cut... Oh my God, my cough. The vid, the COVID. All right, Gift of Cheated Fate. I think we do this instead, because Atlantis has magic weapons. So, wait, I should really make this 3. Because sadly, we don't really have the gems. Atlantis just has so much more money than me. I think we have score graphs enabled. Can't remember which one it is. Which is the score graphs? Read message, national score graphs F2. God, look at this. They're twice my size. That guy were probably used as God. Yeah, that seems like a horrible idea. Can you imagine? You do have to like you can't get that guy right away, I think, for most of these guys. Like you have to like level up your summoning by going to the void gate a few times. So it is kind of unlikely, but we have been getting exceptionally, I think, unlucky, as I feel is customary for me. Okay, so we've done those buffs. These guys, oh, they're doing quickness, which I do like. I like this guy. I like this guy. Well, let's do something water, power, and quickness too. I think that's a great use of this guy's turns. Make this control 4. Put it on this guy. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I mean, this is not a great script, but when you've got piles of garbage, it's going to look a little bit like a garbage heap. Need better void bait? Yeah, probably. Okay, let's see. Well, this is a profit. We do have a lot of profits. If wealth was measured in profits, we're doing okay. I guess we'll site search with you, and then we'll have you move over here. And then just bring as many of these guys over here as we can. Okay, and then let's bring... let's leave some garbage on top, too, so I can see what Atlantis comes with. Preach. Okay. We're kind of desperate. The other thing we could do... Okay, we're going to do this. We need to alchemize. We do have a lot of pearls. That is one thing I can say in our defense. Okay. Let's do 3 on this guy, and let's put him... Okay, I think that's as good as we're going to get. Does the AI make peace and naps with each other? That is a great question. I actually don't know the answer to that. I mean, I know the AI gets into wars, right? Like, and when they're at war with somebody, they're going to fight them. I don't know if they do naps. Like, but they already did that in Dominions 5. Like, they would start fights with each other, and then they would mostly fight that person. So I don't know if they kept that system or if they tweaked it or allowed it to also do non-aggression packs. That'd be really cool to see. Where's part 2 of Monsters? I actually have it done. I just need to put it up. You know, honestly, it was hard to do. Like, I don't think actually a tier list for Monsters is the right way to do it. Because, like, it's like, there's like different categories of them. And then it's like, are they good, but are they well priced? I don't know if, yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, I have it recorded. It's a 2-hour episode. Oh god. Okay, so they wrote out. Okay, it's like playing whack-a-mole with this army. What I think I want to do, but I don't think I'll be able to. I'm going to move this guy over here, and we're going to fluff him. Wait, did this guy run? Okay, I don't know what this is about and why this guy's here. Okay, well, anyway, this guy has quickness already. So he just needs natural protection 14. Okay, and he's doing liquid body. Okay, we're just going to do a moss body. And I don't think we actually need much else. Body ethereal, liquid body, fire shield, moss body. God, this affliction's horrible. You appreciate how it was a great tier list. You stopped before the Earth Snake, the goodest boy. Yeah. The best guy, I think, the most meta expander right now, I think, is the Golden Lion. The guy's sick. I can't remember if he was in part 1 or not. But probably the best, like, overall, like, my list hasn't really been on efficiency. It's mostly on power, and obviously efficiency matters a ton. But I think, and I've never really seen it used much in an actual game, but I think when I was sitting there really thinking about it, I think the highest power unit is either the Kraken or it's the Svartalf Mastersmith. So that's a little spoiler. But yeah. The other thing is I might have overrated. I've actually been having like kind of anxious thoughts about it. I'm like, man, did I overrate the dragons? Because I've expanded. They are a lot cooler now than they used to be, and I think there are really cool dragon builds you can use. But I was doing some expansion testing with them, and I lost a fair number of them to profuse bleeding. It's probably something I didn't talk about enough in those videos, was like the importance of profuse bleeding and like how it can just basically cripple you. Okay. I don't really have a way to do regen on them. We're just going to accept this. They haven't moved out. They moved off this fort. Interesting. I've never seen the AI move off forts before, but they decided to do it. That's wild. Anyone know what you missed? Yeah, Atlantis is way bigger than us. They've been wrecking us, but I'm pretty convinced we can win. Oh, we caught a prophet. Very important, guys. Name your prophets. It's your biggest and most important job is late age Rlyeh. Okay. I guess we'll just move out. Maybe should we research for some of these guys? What's our research? Oh, it's not very good. Let's take this one. This guy's calling God, but let's actually have you preach. We also are going with this high Dominion build because you can, if you play Late Age Rlyeh the way I advocated playing them back in Dominions 5, which is 1 Dom strength, I think that's still the strongest way to play them based on kind of this playthrough, but other things too. And given that, oh my gosh, look at all these guys. Given that, we're kind of doing this for the memes in a way, like we're really just, I want to see how they, how it feels like to play with them like this. So, sorry, I've got like brain fog from COVID too, but, we got a lot of Mind Blasters. Yeah, but I if we play them with the traditional like 1 Dom build, they're not going to feel much different than they did in Dominions 5. And like we want to play them where we're getting piles of these Void Dreamers, our mages are turning into Heralds, Void Heralds, all those things. So, okay. Where am I going to put... God, the AI really is outrating me too. Some of the thing, and I think this is another thing that's like kind of in my head, like how fun is single player going to be to YouTube? But it's also like one of the things that makes Dominions a great game is like you really fuss over turns, or I do. Like in multiplayer, you're really trying to eke everything out of your turn you can, and in single player, it's a lot more about like player economy, like player action economy. right? So like, how much of my time is it going to take to win this? So you're not really optimizing by the turns, you're optimizing by your own time. And I think that changes things. You know, it's not as fun doing that. So I think I need to try to get into it where I'm actually fussing a little bit over turns. But I don't know if that's fun to watch. I'll praise the poison dragon is not even weak for minus 50% on a lot of guys in melee. Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point. Yeah, I think actually the dragons, I put them all in the same tier. I think the air dragon's probably a bit lower. His breath attack's really cool, but I don't think it's quite strong enough. The fire dragon, I think, is pretty good because he kills things pretty quickly. And I think the poison dragon's good. He just makes this huge miasma of poison clouds that he fights in and tends to kind of wreck things. And you get personal regen. And I think you probably want to take a regen bless. Like, the reason I would get a dragon is because I want, like, a tempo build. And I'm going to get, like, for water, I'm going to get quickness and a dragon. And I'm going to have really good expansion and be ready to fight. You know, for fire, I don't know what I would get. Fire, I might, yeah, I don't know. But for nature, I'd probably get regen. But you could also get recuperation or something, which is pretty cheap. Okay. I think we're done with this turn. What, let's look at our research here real quick. I hit F5. We're at 5, 6, 6. Oh, we do have alt 6. We can do darkness. Oh, but we don't have dark vision. I mean, we don't have death mages. Gosh, that's such a nerf for Rlyeh. You can do twilight, I guess, but you can't do it underwater. I'm pretty sure you can do darkness underwater. Oh, and then... Oh, Jesus Christ. Now I have to actually... Because this army right here will kill this army. So I actually have to script foul vapors on this. It's going to be a little annoying. I'm like switching this army back and forth with their scripts every turn. Okay. God, my nature income is not enough. Okay, you guys... Oh, wait. Oh, shit, and I fucked up this guy's script. There, not right now. No, not right now. No, stop, not right now. No, not right now. My dog is just... Every time I do anything, my dog's licking my hand. It's kind of crazy. He normally listens to me, but now he's like, no. I wonder if he needs something. I might need to let him out. Okay, we're going to do Moss Body here. I guess we'll put Body Ethereal on ourselves. I probably should just have them run. These guys always die when they retreat, though. But at least I've got a lot of the retreat paths cordoned off. All right, so we've got one slave coming up. We're going to actually need... We're going to do the minimum of slaves here. We're going to do 4. And then this guy we're going to put back on our... I probably should save this script. We're going to put him back on the Foul Vapor script. Serpent's Blessing, Foul Vapors. Okay. Now we've got 4 slaves. And let's put these guys back here. It's going to be easiest for me to select them here this way. Okay. So let's see. Hold an attack. Hold an attack. Hold an attack. Hold an attack. This is part of the thing too. There's so much, like, to play Rlyeh well, there's so much micro you have to do. Like, you're like shuffling people off of insane commanders. You know, it's a communion, so you've got to manage that. In our case, we don't have gym gens, so we're having to manage all the micro of like moving gyms around. And I'm so freaking poor on gyms. We've site searched nature, okay, not as much as we should have. Oh, these are new little icons. They're cool. They kind of pop more. Zan, what's up, man? Welcome. AI rating is absolute nonsense. Got to get those choke points somehow. Yeah. How does the AI react to insanity? Do they split their armies in bad ways? I have no idea to any of those questions. Okay, I think we're done. We've given everybody an order. Our god's coming here. This also is going to potentially open the possibility. God, if we didn't have such a bad start. But this, like, this is going to open the possibility we do a switcheroo and, like, or at least put our god in here and then maybe storm with just our god. I mean, that could be nice. And then who are we leaving behind? Are we leaving behind our good people or our bad people? Okay. Okay, this can't pass. See, this is some of the micro we have to do. Like, I actually do need to come out here. I'm fine leaving the garbage behind. But, like, our ethereal dudes and our mind blast spammers, we need those guys. They are precious. Very precious to me. Okay, so these guys are moving out. Whoops. T. Okay. Excellent. Oh, we should just put them on this guy. Because these guys are never going to go insane. Never going to let me down. Okay, let's see. I think... Did I get... I just want to double check I got all the mind blasters, because we actually do need them. Okay, I think that will do. Venusaur, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Insanity is so fucking annoying as a mechanic. That's an impressive amount of nutcases. Yeah, dude. It is, but you kind of do have to embrace it. You know, it's... Okay, we've gotten all the guys. This is just raiding. We're not really ready to fight. And I can't move here, because if he brings this army, we're fucked. Yeah. Alright, next turn. Sorry. Yeah, Insanity's annoying, but I don't think they should, like, that is, like, you can't get rid of it and then have the nation be fun to play. Like, it needs to be shitty and weird to play. This is one of the strangest nations in the game, for sure. It's like, half your commanders don't do what they tell you, or what you tell them to. Just a mosh pit of horrible chaff. It really is pure chaos. I'm not sure which of, like, the Warhammer gods this would be, but I feel like it's one of them. Maybe Slanesh, but there's no weird creepy stuff they're doing that I know of. But, you know, okay, look, they're attacking me in so many places. All right, Rlyeh didn't want to make peace with us. Not Rlyeh, Micklin. We sent them an app message, and they were like, nah, we're good. Can you imagine getting a non-aggression pact message from a fish and being like, no? So Erythia rode out, not Atlantis. Okay. Atlantis attacking Rlyeh. We should have Foul Vapors coming up. Did I script it wrong? I feel like I scripted it wrong. Where's Foul Vapors? Yo. What the fuck? Did I forget to put his script on him? Oh no. I thought I did. Okay, even if we win here, we kind of lose. We lost too much siege chaff. And the AI can just do this every turn. They don't like, oh, 70 units? Who fucking cares? Yeah, we lost 200. This was a loss for us for sure. Alright, Hubar, where the fuck are you? And why didn't you cast my spell? Did he die in retreating too? So I can't even check this shit? Ugh! Was the script on a guy with no gems? I thought I put gems on him. I mean, he had gems. Did I not? And I did the communions. I did 4 communions. Did I forget to do the communion master script? There's a chance. Well, okay, here's how we can tell. Because the script he had before was water power, quickness, quickness, quickness. He's doing water power. No. He's off script here. Gift of formlessness. I didn't script that shit. Is he just off script? Entirely? Like, did he not even do Communion Master? Because he's not following my old script, and he's not following a new script. Did I just have him on nothing? The fuck? Well, I made so many mistakes this game, too. It's crazy. Okay, well, our dreams of taking this over, and now of course our main commanders here, all insane as you know as they are, or as one does. I think we have to give up hopes of taking this fort now. Sadly enough. Yeah, the slave mages are really a zinger with how much they die in retreating. Did this guy die in the retreat too? No, he successfully retreated, but... You swear you saw a change to serpent? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I swear I did it. But, like, that was not a nice to have part of our script. We got a bunch of garbage. That was our main way of doing damage. Okay, we probably need to pick up some of these guys. Let's come up here. Oh, we need to send this guy into the... Okay, we're at Void Fisherman number 5. I'm sure you'll do better than the first 4. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Wait, will this let us get a temple? No. How much population is protected? 2,700. That's not much. And we're way under that. I don't know how that happened, but... Maybe we had a bad event or something? Famine is struck? Okay. Yeesh. Alright, well let's get... I don't think we need... I think this guy can kill these guys. I don't think we need... Because all in region is a big deal. And bonus hit points. And quickness. Oh, that means we... Yeah. Fire Shield 2. That works on land. That's going to help with the Long Dead. Do we have other things we can cast? Liquid Body. Gift of Formlessness. All right. Wait, what's... Oh, it's Air Effect 1. Point buffing Liquid Body. That's strong as hell. Frozen Heart. Yeah, I don't think there's much else for us. Are we doing Astral Shield? Oh, we're not. That could be big. All right, Astral Shield. We'll add that to the mix. Spell Ward. Anti-magic. Okay, attack closest. Yeah, let's come see if we can kill these guys. But we're kind of being chicken shits now. We've got 200 siege strength here and 200 here. So we might can make another... The problem is... Okay, here's what we're doing. We're... And it's like, this is the other part of the micro, like to do your turns optimally, you want to have retreat scripted on all your dudes you're leaving behind who are insane. It's like, this guy, I script him to retreat, but then you have to remember to take it off when you're moving him as part of the army. That's why I just went through and checked. Like, I've got all these guys in my army who are scripted to retreat. Run the tapes. I've been, usually it's my thugs, but it's probably my fault. A little sad that, yeah, I'm going to go back and check the video. If one of you wants to scroll back and let me know, I'll be appreciative, but I could have sworn to God I scripted Val Vapors. All right. Come on, fuckers. Okay, we're preaching here. Got kind of a lot of Dominion. I'm going to get temples built. I want to get 10 Dominion. And when you get really high Dominion, you start getting void creatures. All right. What's the script on that? Does Rlyeh still have those nifty insanity spreading void specters? Yes, Tor Nielsen, they do. Is it the Ageless Olm intended as the expander? I thought it was intended to snipe the army with their Mind Blast attack. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Mark. The Ageless Olm's like an Agarthan pretender. I don't think we have access to it. Oh, God. Dear Jesus. Deliver me from this great evil. God, he's ethereal. What is this garbage? What is this garbage? Oh, we didn't move in patrol. If we moved in patrol, we would have killed it. Ah, fuck. All right. Doesn't look like we killed much here. Yeah, this guy's spooky as hell, though. Holy shit. But look, they like moved most of their guys. They had a huge army here. They just moved them underwater. That is a lot of enemy candles. We're in a lot of enemy candles. We're only at 33 hit points. All right. Let's have some humility. Oh, they moved them south. I think we can magic phase on them. Let's come here, and we're going to make our way to a lab. And we're going to teleport. I got to start picking off some of these armies. I think we can just straight up kill them with our god. Okay, we're in my dominion too. So killing this Erythian god. Yeah, the antline's fucking sick. Antline might be the best like budget expander in the game. Like for spending very little, like almost nothing on him, like just taking him to like Earth 4 or like Earth 3 Fire 2, whatever. He's probably the most reliable expander, I think. He's just really friggin' good. All right, let's break siege here. Are we gonna have these guys just chill? Ooh, what's underwater? That would be a cool place for Rlyeh to go. Oh, Zabalba's under here. Oh god, there's so much stuff. God, that would be so cool for us to go under there. Okay, well, let's stop recruiting this. I think we have enough to get another temple. Try to get our temples built. Do we have... Okay, we have meteorite guard. I do... Okay, they are getting quickness put on them. I'll just put all these guys back here. And we'll select him. Oh man, that is so nice. Okay, let's have you do mind burn. We're close to... Oh, we do have Soul Slay. Oh, fuck. All right. This will guarantee we get him. Give this guy a gem for Power of the Spheres and Soul Slay. We'll make this Control 5. This is probably going to be a somewhat... You know, we might have to do this script again. All right. You could bring him... I had him on Summon Water Power instead of Master. Oh, so I changed the other parts, just not the Summon Water Power? Oh, no. I've made so many mistakes this game. I've made so many mistakes. Thanks for checking, Ragatok. All right. Do you think... Here's the question. Do you think we're going to kill the lion? The Myrmicillion. However you say it. I think we will. I think we've got Soul Slay. He doesn't have a chance. He's also in our Dominion, so he's going to have lower MR. But there's a chance that he leaves, because apparently the AI does that now. They don't just sit on forts. And there's also a chance that Erythia reinforces with their army. So that would be kind of interesting. This is a long turn to process. This is definitely the longest one we've had so far. All right. Finally got that turn. All right. The battle in Erythia. Get out your popcorn. Oh, he's paralyzed. That's nice. Okay, we've got quickness on some of these jokers. These guys must have quickness, right? Yeah, they do. Do these guys have Void Sanity? Ooh, they don't. Interesting. Oh, we didn't even Soul Slay him. Huh. Did they do, Oh, dude, Atlantis attacked before us. They saw some of this antlion booty and they wanted it. And, yeah. He's like, I'm an antlion. He's not going to be blessed, though. He is cursed. Yeah, he wrecked those guys. That was a nice little bonus. Wait, didn't we... I thought we had a non-aggression pact with these guys. What, you asshole? Wait, didn't we... Pretenders of the World? We're at war? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. This is a Balba. Alright, we'll rip all of this land. It also means if we conquer Atlantis, they're going to be coming out from the underworld. God. God. I was thinking, I was pretty bullish on our position, I'm not going to lie. But losing this army is kind of a big deal. Oh. Oh, yes, we got this, though. This is nice. This is nice. the face hugger surprise. Just when you think you're safe. Doesn't have regen, doesn't need it. What a monster. What an absolute monster. That's why they pay us the big bucks. Oh, I love the fade graphics when they're dying from being mindless. Look at that, they dissolve? That's so cool, I have never noticed that. That's definitely a Dominion 6 edition. That's so cool. Hey, who's left? Don't fuck with the face hugger. Alright. And did they move? They moved an army on top, so we're going to get to kill this army too, and then we're going to reset in a lab and magic phase out. The problem is we're like treading water. We're not really making progress. I think to win this position, it was good until we fucked up the foul vapors thing. Now that we fucked up the foul vapors thing, and we're so poor. Like, here, let's look at the income. Look at this. They're like 8 times our income. Oh, you mean the ancient zone is very cheap. Can add nature pass to get personal regen, and now can do foul vapors later. Yeah. 1 through 3. I think they are around. I know we got 5 somewhere. Some of them I named, but they end up picking somebody different. Like here's Facehugger 3. So for those of you who don't know, a cool mechanic with Rlyeh, like this guy I didn't name, but you get profits. You can only get 1 profit a turn, but it's reasonably common for somebody that goes crazy to become a crazy profit. So, yeah, so that's kind of cool. Okay. Okay, we built a temple here. That's very nice. Have we said? Let's go. We have 500 siege strength. This is enough. We should be able to take this goddamn fort and at least put erythia out of this game. Gosh, this nation is so cancer to play with. like constant. I mean, I love it, but I also hate it. They can't change it, okay? Like when I said they're cancer to play with, like they should not change it, but they're horrible. Like this is horrible. This micro of shuffling people on different commanders, scripting things to retreat. Oh, it's the worst. Oh, it's the worst. Okay. I wonder what buffs would be really good. Maybe like cheat fate's actually pretty good on these guys because they're ethereal. Okay, who's left behind? This is mostly trash. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave that trash behind. Hold an attack. Summon water power. I don't think we can put enough stuff here to actually kill the Erythian god if they call it back. Sorry if you'll hear my dogs. I'm playing right now. Point is, Human Mage can also add Nature Pass, cast Foul Vapors as a bonus, have full item slots. You need Zan's auto transport suggestion for this game. What is that? Is there any thugs you can make to crush the AI armies? That's a great question, Dr. Hefe. So it used to be you could thug with these guys. because they can do quick and self. You put some armor on, they can do a life drain attack. They wouldn't be able to thug into Atlantis because Atlantis has magic weapons, and you're basically, before you would be doing Soul Vortex and Vulnerability and Body Ethereal and Personal Quickness. Versus Atlantis, though, is going to be tricky. They don't have Spirit Sight, so you could do Invisibility, but that's not going to be enough. Like with Glamour 2, you could do Invisibility. So there's some way to... there is some way to thug with them, but I don't think we can thug Atlantis. Atlantis is a hard nation to thug against in general, just because they have such killy troops with magic weapons. So, okay, let's move this. Okay, we're trying to get more garbage over here. And let's put these guys on this dude. Okay. I'll have him come down here. Okay, we were coming down here to pick up a lot of these guys. I do think this is cool. I think the ideal way to play these guys is you go low Dominion build. We might start over. I think this position we could win, but I'd have to take it into the deep late game. And we've made a ton of mistakes. But we might play with what I think is actually like a good build. And I think, so here I'm going to describe, because we're probably going to end the stream shortly. So I'm going to describe to you, actually, let's just quit out of this. Let's design our pretender here. I think the way you do this is you preach up really high in low population provinces, and you try to keep all your high population provinces at 0 or 1 dominion. If we're doing that, the other thing I kind of forgot is like your bless is a little important for void creatures. This guy is extremely cheap at 60 design points. This guy's your only Dominion 1 pretender that's any good, though, so I think we kind of have to take... Sorry. I think we kind of have to take him. So I think we take this guy. With the Dominion 1 build, you don't put this up above 1 and you don't build too many temples. So, but we're still going to have a decent number of prophets. And we're going to have a decent number of things that are insane. So we are going to be able, and we're going to have our national Holy Twos. These guys. So they'll be able to preach up in low population provinces, and we'll get some of the free spawn. And then let's see, do these guys have paths? I think what do we start with nationally? We get Magic and Sloth. Now, if you do this, you actually have good troops, because you're going to be building Meteorite Guard, because we're actually going to have productivity. And you don't spend any points on Dominion. We're going to go Heat, because we're fighting Atlantis. And then we're going to go Magic 3, because, you know, late age Rlyeh. That's going to improve our spawns as well. The quality of your spawns is dictated by your magic scales and by how many candles you have in a province. But even though we're Dominion 1, we can still preach up to basically to Dominion 6 if we have a prophet. However, if we have a temple in a province, we can preach up to 7, but with a Dominion 1 build, you don't build many temples. So there wouldn't be many, and you're probably not going to put temples in your, in your low value provinces, I'm guessing. You're probably going to put them in forts, which are, anyway. Summoning skill 5, God Summoner. Yeah, I mean, you could, if you don't mind losing your god the first year. It's almost guaranteed to happen. We had exceptionally bad luck but you should expect bad luck. Like, you shouldn't, it's very rare to have good luck. But we had exceptionally bad luck. So, like, you would never send your god into the Void Gate. That's, like, the biggest trap in the whole world. We could go Death. And this would just be, like, a very slow pop kill. We could go Growth, and that would sort of counteract the one. We're going to get 1 pop kill per turn, 1% pop kill a turn. But then it's going to be counteracted by, I think there's a built-in 0.2 the populations have at neutral, and then the 4, so it's going to be 0.6. So it would be minus 0.4 if we go Growth. Yeah. And then Luck, I feel like we probably want that. I actually think you might tank Death on this build. Have I looked at EA Pyrene? A little bit. A little bit. It would be cool to do like a region build for your Void Spawn. The only problem with a region build is like, this build is not going to get, like, okay, so to get it, like if you look at the summoning table for Rlyeh, they're not going to get a lot of summons until you get up to like Dom Strength 10. And we can't really get, like, you'll get the chaff, but you don't get the void creatures. The void creatures you start getting at Dom Strength 10. So, yeah. I wonder. Yeah, it's a little bit, the region's probably a trap then. I think you might just take, oh, no, we could be dormant too. What would we want our god for? What would we want our god for? Yeah, like every game with the free misfortune scales. Oh god, don't remind me. The leaf thing to the right of the growth scale can increase good luck. Yeah, unfortunately, this doesn't give you the kind of luck you need to summon things in the Void Gate. You need real life luck for that. Site searching, breaking into magic, that could be cool. Summoning liches, I feel like that's a pretty important objective. This guy can't quite summon. Oh, he would with a Void Ring. Something like this, and then we have 14 bless points. We're not really going to have, I think like the things you almost certainly want are going to be like Arcane Finesse. We've got 10 void points. 10 bless points. The expander was cool. You can't get luck scales in real life? No. You don't summon liches any longer? Oh, that's true, you don't. Fuck. Well, you can get Wraith Lords, which is what you'd have to do. So yeah, I think it's cheaper. No, I think you still have to be Death 5 to get a Wraith Lord. We can check. This is what we'd be doing now. To cast Darkness as Rlyeh, you basically have to go up Conjuration 8 now. That's crazy. You're not going to have Darkness for forever. That's actually a major Rlyeh nerf. Rlyeh losing Death was a big deal. And I don't know Glamour Magic well enough to know if it can like make up for it. Like, yeah, okay, sure, they can do Twilight. But I don't know. I've got a funny feeling about that. You know, you could do... You know, the thing, though, I think I tested this in the beta, is that if you have white mages... So I was thinking you do, like, Mending Bones and maybe do some, like, white mage thing. But white mages will also turn into Heralds of the Void. So that's kind of out, too. And the Bless would be mostly either from thugging, or it would be for... Like, some of the best things you get the... oh god, we didn't actually get any of them. Things that shouldn't be, I think, or something like that, and it's like a 4-tentacled beast. That would be cool to stack attack on. But then you have things like the othernesses, which are basically big tanks. Probably all of them would benefit from Hardskin. Hardskin might not be a bad bless. But then, yeah, I don't know. We have to finish this, though. Cribby, what's up, man? Thanks for the shout out. Glad you liked the vids. How would we do this? Chanted Blood, Force, Survival, Resilient, Mending Bones. Mending Bones a no-go. Spirit Sight's a no-go. Strength of the Earth, probably also a no-go. You could just stack Defense. Defense is kind of the one thing that's probably good on all of them. It's the casual +5 defense for your void creatures. I don't think this is necessarily horrible. This might be pretty good. The problem, though, again, is that the bless is more incidental. You're not going to have a lot of void creatures with this. I don't know if this is the most fun way to play it. We'll save that, though. Let's see if we can do a monster expander, too. It would be cool to do a high Dominion nature build. And also maybe have recuperation, which is kind of good on a nation with like maybe this guy. So like what if he, okay, we're going to do high Dominion. Maybe we'll go to 9. Going to dumpster all of our scales. Except for magic. I don't think this is enough. I was going to say regen and recuperation would be fun. Oh, you can afford it. Oh, damn. This might be a build. Okay, could this guy expand? Probably not. Probably not. Do we have any other nature pretenders? Not really. How much does he cost? He's 270. The monolith is 210. I think I'd rather have a Titan. He's also not high astral, which is kind of the other thing you want. The Void Lord is really fucking cool. If you're playing Rlyeh, aren't you inevitably going to fight late age Atlantis? Yeah, the actual real game I had is like multiplayer game with Rlyeh. I fought Atlantis for a long time. We both eventually were like, okay, we can't kill each other. Let's just stop. But it was like a 30-turn war that we just ground into each other. How much? So this guy's 230. Okay, let's see if we can do a similar thing. Because this guy would be sick. He actually just needs recuperation. I do like the Void Lord is sick. He's so good. All right. Personal regen. I don't know why we gave him fire. Oh, it was to make rune smashers. Like that matters against the AI, but. All right, this guy should be able to expand. So we can do Arcane Finesse and Recuperation. We have 3 points left. What would be good here? I mean, unaging, it doesn't really matter for us. Is the Ball Pit a formidable pretender? Oh yeah, let's look. We'll look at him in a second. I'll talk about some of these. I got like 15 minutes before I have to go. Berserker, but what do we do? Let's say we do. Chillar would be kind of cool. Arcane Command also is actually kind of good. Maybe that's what you do. Because moving magic units around is kind of a pain in the ass. With a high Dominion build, you kind of need a lot of it. The only thing that would make this maybe cooler, and I can't really dump scales anymore. Like, we've dumped as many as we can. But, like, we could swap this out for regen. Like, this could be afforded. Like, maybe this? He would definitely be able to expand in friendly and friendly dominion. We don't have recuperation, and this guy got afflicted as hell. I can't remember if our void creatures get recuperation built in, though. I think recuperation's the more high skill play. And the reason is you can do mind hunt and stuff with it. I don't know if it... This actually is a bug. I reported this to Illwinter, but it says recuperation doesn't work on undead, and I haven't checked it in this patch, but I checked it in the last patch, and it did work on undead. It's kind of weird. I think maybe it should work on undead, but they've said it doesn't. Okay. Wait, what did I... How do I have 4 bless points? What did I get rid of? Oh, does he have poison resistance? Oh, he doesn't. That's the other thing we need, is we need some poison resistance. He got fucked by that. I remember. I mean, honestly, cold resistance wouldn't be bad underwater. There's a lot of water mages, so like things like Frozen Heart Spam help a little bit with that. I mean, this could be good. Oh, we're over budget. $25. Okay. Let's see. How am I going to pay for this? We can't tank scales. I mean, we could go to magic. No, we need magic for our spawn. I think dormant recuperation is the way. Now, this is an expander for us. We don't... Rlyeh doesn't expand super great. Like, we can. You know, if you watch the beginning of the stream, we use these guys. They're pretty solid, but, I mean, we weren't winning any prizes for being big. The poison resistance is honestly a huge pickup. It's really big. We just need 1 more bless point, which I can't afford. Do we just give up on... Do we really need cold resistance? I might rather have Arcane Command. Astral 6 is nice. We go down to 3 here. Okay, I think this is the build. You only need N5. Oh, shit, you're right. You're right. Thank you. Miramosa, you got some eagle eyes over there, spotting obvious things that me with my fogged up COVID brain can't figure out. It also means, do we go this? We could also go 4. This would be really nice for like a big Maelstrom casting. Or 8. Okay, so we get 1 Arcane Command and we pick up some cold resistance. I think this is kind of legit. This would be a really fun build to play. I think the optimal build, I'm not sure. Let's make another one too. What have I made here for Rlyeh Pretenders? Here's Facehugger, right? So he was attack 3, Arcane Command, Arcane... That was why we got fire. It was for our Sacreds. But also for him, so he hits more. This Life Drain Tentacle doesn't hit that terribly often. And so the idea was to help with expansion. And that makes sense. The trick is, I think... If you go 1 Dominion build, and you just max out all your scales. Huh. I mean, you could just do this, and you get 5 bless points. You could just... This might... Okay, I think this is... Oh, but then he doesn't need to be... You do imprisoned. And then you could take a bunch of other stuff. Get all the paths. I mean, maybe it's better to be dormant and start site searching earlier. You already got glamour on this nation. Death, you probably need 3. Water, you got plenty of on this nation. Oh, but you would want the water fire. You've already got some nature, but you can't make thistle maces on this nation without empowering. I think in my multiplayer game, I empowered in nature. Air 2. Might as well just go Air 1. Air 2 is not very useful. Yeah. It would be really nice to site search. And this is also going to give you thistle maces, a bunch of death boosters. You can start doing death site searching. I think it is worth going dormant. Okay, maybe this is the build. And then you do... what do we do? Poison resistance, maybe? I mean, you could also... Oh, no, you couldn't. I was like, you could also do foul vapors off of your star spawn, but they don't come with a nature path. I was like, you could have a poison resistance bless and foul vapors people. I mean, you could, but you'd have to make snake rings for your slave mage that casts it. Okay. Well, did we already do arcane finesse? We did. How many points do we have left? 2? And we already got poison resistance. I guess we would pick up shock resistance, cold resistance, maybe. A reinvigoration. That could make sense too. Or you get MR. Maybe magic resistance. Who knows? But something like this. Dormant, you wake up, you start site searching. Manage your dominion closely. Preach up in low population provinces. Oh, we don't have recuperation on this. That would be the one thing that might be nice. To the 5. At least gives me something to put my bless points on. Let's see if we can manage that, because I do feel like that's kind of one thing. It'd be like, yeah, that'd be pretty sick. We wouldn't need it for our god here. It's mostly for Mind Hunt. And then right now it works on Undead, so you can do it on Tarts later too. But that's kind of a side project, I think. We don't have enough money. Okay, well, let's go back to the other thing. I'll just save that, and we'll probably call it here. Let's see what you guys are saying. Isn't it easier going cold resistance from an item? Yeah, no, for sure. I kind of didn't have things that I knew I wanted to spend points on, though. So if we go back and look at the other god. But you're probably right. Arcane finesse and reinvigoration. Yeah, who knows? I'm not really sure what you do with the bless, but I think a build like this could be pretty solid. You could also take it awake, but then you really have to sacrifice scales. And these are the scales you really need. The other thing that would be kind of interesting, oh, you can't do it, is if there's a productivity pretender that was Dominion 1. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Also, possibly order 1 is enough. Heroism, it gives you sacred mages research bonuses. The thing is, we don't really have many sacred mages, right? So if we look at late age Rlyeh, these guys are sacred. They're holy too. And our capital only are not sacred. And then our star spawn aren't sacred. Our star children. And then our slave mages aren't sacred. So it's really just this guy. And you don't tend to get a lot of them. I think you shift towards these guys like later in the game when you're worried about nukes. Because they've got a lot of hit points. But kind of like these things you can get on cheaper mages for the early game. So they're definitely not your research mage. Is Ball Pit pointless? Oh, yeah. Let's talk about all the pretenders here. Ball Pit. This guy's a huge trap, I think. You can only take him dormant. You can't go awake, which makes sense because he can teleport anywhere on the map. You can just jump on people's capitals. That'd be kind of lame. He's got built-in Blood Vengeance, or Damage Reversal, which is better than Blood Vengeance. He teleports... So it's really cool. The problem is no item slots, guys. 0. Doesn't even have miscellaneous slots, right? And 0 protection. So it can't really super combat in armies. It isn't a caster, so if you get really high Astro, you could maybe later in the game do Master and Slave. But you could do that with something else, like a Monolith, right? You're not going to be able to move it like this. But, you know, even monoliths, like if you're going to be doing Master and Slave, you want item slots. Like, I'd much rather have this guy doing Master and Slave with like 5 pin than this guy doing it within a caster 1. So if you look at the Uttervast, it can't expand. I don't think. I mean, maybe it can. There's a chance it could expand. But well, it can't because it's dormant at a minimum, right? So you can't expand with it. You can't super combat in armies with it. I think if you do get it, I think you take it with death. And you plan on like soul draining armies. And doing things like that. And that could maybe work. But even then, and like with death, okay, now you can do invulnerability. But if they have magic weapons, then what are you going to do? Okay, I mean, you're going to get earth or something? I mean... And you do Iron Skin. Maybe you empower in Earth. Sorry. Maybe you empower in Earth. But... yeah, I think normally you take Death, and he ends up just Skelly spamming. With Soul Vortex on and stuff. You can SC unprepared armies. I mean, kind of. I've killed this guy. The thing is, I fought, like, that kind of used to be a meme for the channel, is I used to, like, fight late age, a bunch of Rlyehs. Squids were kind of like a nemesis of mine. I always fought them whatever game I was in, whether I wanted to or not. A lot of them have had Uttervasts, and I've killed so many of them. They're just not that hard to kill. You know. Like, you can kill small armies. Like, they're really good at... This would be good at, like, counter-raiding or killing thugs. But, like, a proper player army with mages... it's going to be sketch. I think it's a trap. But it's really cool. But, like, it would have died... Like, in our game that we just kind of wrapped up, it would have died to Atlantis. Like, those Atlantis armies would have murdered this. Oh, spirit form. Earth doesn't work. Yeah, you're right. Earth doesn't work. But I think you can... Can you still do invulnerability? Let's check. Yeah, okay. You can still do invulnerability. That's good to know. I wonder if that's an oversight. Yeah. Have you nabbed an inhaler? Could help. Yeah. I don't really have an inhaler. That might be good. I'm going to go take a COVID test. I haven't actually gotten tested. I just can't taste anything, and I've been sick for 3 days. Pretty sure that's what it is. It seems like its power is early, but it can't be early. Yeah, that's a pretty good summary. Is the moving elephant stature and expander? Yeah, they've changed it. The moving elephant, if you saw the patch notes today, I forget who has access to it, but this guy, you can now only take him dormant. So it's basically the same camp. I mean, it is a very thick boy. But yeah, it's a little sad. It's a little sad. But yeah, so I guess we'll do a quick review of the pretenders we made for Late Age Rlyeh. I think, so Facehugger, interesting. We ended up getting really afflicted. Ended up being a problem. The fire shield was nice, but didn't really save us. The attack was nice, but I don't know if that really made a huge difference. I think this is an improved. What do we have for scales on Facehugger? Yeah, we dumped all our scales. We didn't dump luck. So this one, we're dumping even more scales. We're taking no luck, which kind of sucks. But we have recuperation, cold resistance. Poison resistance was another thing we missed. And the combination on this guy of not having... Oh, wait, does it have built-in? Oh, no, it gets poison resistance just from the nature. Oh, shit. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we didn't need to take poison resistance. I forgot if you got nature high enough, you don't need it. So maybe you just get recuperation, you spend this on something else. But regardless, not having... The problem with Facehugger, the guy we just used, was that underwater there's a lot of things that have poison weapons. So you get poisoned. And poison deals chip damage. And chip damage is way more likely than normal damage to deal afflictions. So we got really afflicted. We didn't have a way to get rid of it. So we got mute reasonably... Or we got mute from an event, you know, but we got other afflictions as we fought. So, yeah. And then this guy, once he gets personal regen, is going to be a boss too. And he can moss body himself. So I think this is... And he can foul vapors. So I think this is a superior build. Void Lord looks like it would like all. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. So I think if we're doing an Awake Expanded, this is also... You get up to, you know, once you build 4 temples... or 5 temples, you get up to 10 Dominion strength. So the other thing about this build is you would potentially be getting a lot of void creatures, but you're going to be destroying your population everywhere. I think it's probably like a fun way to play Late Age Rlyeh. In terms of a strong way to play Late Age Rlyeh, it's probably something like this. You do whatever you want with the Bless. Just probably want to have Arcane Finesse. And then you just have a dormant sight-searching god that can cast Wish and other astral things. And, yeah. And you never build more than 4 temples. So your Dominion never goes up to 2, and you preach in low population places, so... I gotta run, though, guys. Moss Body was also nerfed. Yeah, so Moss Body, the way it got on, people cry about it a lot. They just made it so if Moss Body blocks damage, there's a 1% chance that it breaks. So it's still really good on things. It's just not as good on super combatants. But if you have really good protection and stuff, then Moss Body's not going to be blocking a ton of damage. So, you know. Because Moss Body happens very late in the attack sequence. So, like, if you're blocking almost all the damage with protection, then things that do get through are going to have to then go through, like, Liquid Body or Temper Flesh or whatever the physical resistance is, and then it'll have to go through Moss Body. So at that point, you know, it's not very likely, you know. But I think the changes are that it's still going to be basically just as good on normal troops. It'll be a little bit worse, like hardly noticeable, I would guess. On super combatants, it's not going to stay up all the time anymore, which is good. That was kind of buggy. But it can stay up all the time if you have really good protection, where you're blocking most of the damage, and the Liquid Body and Moss Body are there just for like the exceptionally high bits of damage that occasionally come through. But yeah. All right, folks, it's been great. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let me know when this goes up on YouTube, like on the long form, if you're not watching it here in the comments. But put in the comments what you want me to do for the next Let's Play. We can play Late Age Rlyeh again if y'all like, but I want to stream some single player. I'm not really sure what it'll be, but